Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, never mind, never mind.
Oh,
Hello. There's not much today. Not much people today.
that's alright. How have you been, Hammy?
Hmm?
How have
What
you
was
been?
that? Oh, I've been quite well, thank you.
Mm.
And yourself?
Oh, pretty good. Pretty
That's
happy
lovely
now
to
that
hear.
Peeps back and back to his old self.
Oh yes, he seemed much better when he was when I saw him at the
Mm.
arena a few hours ago.
Mm. I visited him at the Wicarium on his birthday.
Oh, when it was his birthday?
Yeah, yesterday was.
Oh, I didn't know. I should
It's
get him
okay.
something.
I didn't know until he made a post about it on Metagram.
Oh, I haven't
I knew it
been
was
super
coming up
active
soon, but
on
I
it.
didn't know the exact day.
I see. Would you like a drink by any chance?
Oh, I'll have some juice.
Very well then.
Mm.
Oh, thank you, Lena. I assume this is the juice. There you go.
Thanks. Money's
You're
on the
welcome.
counter.
Thank you. Not quite sure where it is. Just leave it under here. Oh. Oh, not touching, Lena. Why don't you see Evelyn?
Lena, see Evelyn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She just stares.
No, no, I'll just
Hey.
grab his hand.
Huh?
Hey, Lena.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hey. Have me, Lena, see Evelyn.
Okay.
Lena, no, understand why. Lena, see Evelyn. Good.
Uh, okay.
Le- Le- Lena don't understand why or what.
I mean, I guess we haven't seen each other much lately.
Lena be not here. No here. Lena be home. Eat rat.
Huh.
What?
Lena
Did you eat
hunt.
again?
Yes.
You know I feed you regularly.
Yes. Lena want blood. Lena hunt. Hemi no.
I'll buy you some fresh blood. How does that sound?
Hemi take no. Lena take Hemi hunt. Yes.
I
Evelin
like to
too.
go on a hunt myself.
Lena see Hemi hunt.
I mean, it's only natural for peasant to still want to hunt, especially for.
Yes.
I think you're a cat.
The fuck.
Lena,
uh, yes, Hemi?
what did I tell you about using that language?
Speak common.
Yes.
Yes, Lena speak common.
I mean,
Lena here, other, say, that, yes.
I don't. I mean, I don't really mind if people swear around me.
learn words. Yes,
well, that's fine.
Lena learn. Hammy no like Lena learn.
I do like it when you learn.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
what?
Lena. Yeah. Okay, Lena believe, mm. Lena had hurt.
Okay.
Apologies for her.
That's fine. I didn't do anything wrong.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
Hi, Serrano.
Hello. Just trying to get a little warm. Was laying out in the snow for a while.
Oh,
Okay.
well, by all means, sit down. Get yourself comfortable.
Lena learn shoes.
Hmm.
Hmm?
Hmm?
How many look different?
Yes, I've changed quite a bit.
Why?
Would you like something to drink?
Uh,
Yes, I've
no, I'm
grown.
fine. Was just reading the menus.
Oh.
Well then. I've just grown. That happens with age. Bless you.
Lena grew. Lena family grew.
Wait, you are taller.
What was that?
Lena family grew.
Yes.
Yes.
What was that, Evelyn?
You seem taller.
Yes.
Yes, I have grown. Yes.
Hammy smell a little different.
It must have been the new perfume. I hope it smells good. It's hard for me to tell.
Smells bad.
Oh. Does
Lena,
it?
like,
Do I smell bad?
That's
I
Lena,
wouldn't
Lena,
say it
Lena,
smells
like,
bad. I mean,
Lena,
it's a
Lena,
bit
like,
strong.
like old, Lena likes, body smell. No
Okay.
perfume.
Okay, well, I'll tone it down next time then. Perhaps I've overdone it a bit. It's hard for me to
Her
gauge
nose.
with those. It's hard for me to gauge with perfume. It's hard when you can't. It's hard when you can't smell it yourself.
Lena's nose just scrunches up a bit.
Oh. Hmm. You finished your juice?
No, not quite.
Okay.
How have you grown that much, like, in such a small amount of time? Like it.
I'm honestly not sure. It just sort of grew in a short amount of time, like a growth spurt.
Huh. I guess that makes sense.
I'm not sure.
I thought you were kind of
I'm not quite sure.
past the age where, like, you're getting growth spurts like that, though.
No.
Could just
Lena
be-
Hammy grow still.
Well, I am over my 20s, so I guess it does make sense. And I mean, I'm not quite sure about my biology too much, so it could be something to do with
Also-
that. Oh. Oh,
Oh,
hey, look at
Lena,
that. You're
I think that's
standing
that.
now.
Lena learned stand, Hammy, be happy. Lena learn stand.
Yes, standing is nice.
Lena had no stand. Lena had like
It took me a while to learn how to walk.
before.
That's it. Also took me a while to walk as well. I used to walk on all fours until I started learning how to stand up properly.
I mean, I just kind of either flew or crawled.
That
Flying was a lot
that is
easier
quite
than walking.
understandable. I can imagine. Especially if you've flown most of your life. Oh. There you go. So, how has your day been?
Been alright. Pretty quiet.
That's fine.
Been thinking of.
Oh.
Oh.
Hello, Boomy.
Oh. Room? Oh.
Yes. This is Boomy.
A magic room?
Yes. He is quite magical. Come over here.
Bite.
Oh,
I'm
Hey,
surprised I
hey,
haven't
hey,
seen
hey.
one until now.
Nom,
Lena.
nom, 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 nom. Let go. It's
Uh.
just, her snobbers on there. Ah!
Just shakes it off.
Destroy. Destroy.
No, Lena, bad.
Yes. Kill.
Don't do that.
Kill.
I
So it just smacks you.
good luck destroying something that, you know, can fly.
Mm. Lena angry.
I mean, you did attack it.
Oh, you shouldn't
You
have
two
attacked
stop
it.
fighting. You two stop
know, I'm
fighting
just on
right
attack.
now.
I'm kind of on the broom side this time. They were harmed unprovoked.
Yeah.
Thank you. He likes you.
Leave the broom alone. They don't deserve to be bitten. They're not
Ow.
a toy.
Lena. He's just as much alive as you and me. We don't want to hurt him.
No.
He's family.
No. No.
He's family.
No.
Huh.
Tree. Tree. Tree.
Oh, Boomy. No. No.
Tree.
Just bites
Ow.
your nose.
Ah.
Oh,
Boomy.
okay.
Lena hunt tree.
I think you two are
I need to
even
pick you
now.
up for timeout. I suppose.
Lena go Hammy home again.
I will then. You have a good. You have a good day.
So lick your glasses.
And remember, Boomy's a part of the family now.
Nah. No way.
Oh, I gotta wipe this off now.
Oh,
Lena hunt wood.
What?
He's calling Boomy wood. You're more than just a branch of wood, dear.
Quite a bit more. I mean, you have a handle, you have the bristles, you have the thing around your bristles, you have the grip itself, and also you're magical, so I think you've got a lot more than just being
And a
wood.
personality.
That too, yes.
are you able to fly on them?
I tried, but sadly, he can only carry his own weight.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. Come here. Sorry, again, I apologize for Lena's behavior. She's still very much learning.
It's alright.
I guess we all are.
Hmm.
In a way.
I know
Smokes.
exactly where she's coming from. The language part
Mhm.
I may have learned kind of instantly, but the rest of it was quite a long process.
Yeah. How did you learn how to speak common?
Magic? I just knew
Hmm.
very suddenly.
Yeah. I'm not quite sure that's how Lena's. I'm not quite sure that'll work super well for Lena.
No.
I'm not even sure if she does know how to use magic, or even has the ability to. Have a good sleep, Bunny.
I mean, it wasn't like my magic that did it, it was the moon's.
Oh.
Hmm.
The moon?
Yeah, the blood moon.
Oh.
We have a moon that's made of blood?
No, where
Hmm.
I'm from, there's a. Okay, so you know how the moon has phases?
Yes.
Like there's a
Yeah,
full
when it
moon,
has
a
like
crescent moon.
the chunks out of it.
Yeah. There's also a blood moon, where I think I heard it turns red. I mean, that would make sense. That'd be why it would be called a blood moon. Um, and where I'm from, whenever that happens, uh, just randomly creatures and monsters and whatever, we turn to humanoid, like what happened to me.
I see.
How does... Is the moon alive?
I don't think so. Maybe?
But how would it have blood then? To become a blood moon?
I don't know if it's literally blood. I think it just turns red.
Hmm.
And people call it a blood moon because it looks like blood.
But it's also doing magic, right? So then it must be... somehow.
Well, I think it's
Maybe.
well, it might be like a curse or something.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Like a curse on the world. Something like that.
That's frightening, to say the least.
I mean, it's what made me.
True.
Hmm. Well, I do appreciate it that it brought you into this world.
Yeah. Carver and I were talking about that at some point.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. Just about like how uh even though life would be a lot simpler if I just stayed as a normal bat, uh I'm glad I was changed. I'm glad I'm this.
Hmm.
And I
Wait, so you just grew? How does...
magic. But like I said, I got turned into this.
I guess I can relate. I've, although not necessarily the whole magic element, I always looked humanoid, even when I was animalistic.
Mm.
But I am very, very happy to have get this opportunity to be more.
I'm glad the moon's fucked.
It's a very it's a very beautiful feeling. and would
I'm a
never
little
change for
jealous.
the world.
You all have these interesting stories of how you got here. I'm just a farm boy. I was just kind of born this way.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Besides, I'm sure your duties as a farmer has been helpful to the place you live, correct?
Except for when the fire magic got out of hand.
I mean, it's
Excuse
not
me?
like it's
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
it's not like I came from anything substantial. Like, just something happened to me that turned me into a person.
Hmm. For me, it was more so
mean-
curiosity that made me into a person. And wanting to be, and a longing to be with.
After that point, I was just, I was living in a cave for a while, until I was driven out of it. And after that, I was just homeless for a long time, most of my life.
Hmm.
Goodness.
Yeah. But I'm here now, and I'm happy about that.
Hmm.
I mean, I wouldn't call the moon bleeding insignificant. I thought it was just like a
I mean,
light.
it's been that way for hundreds of years.
I must have slept in when it happened.
Uh, I should specify it's not this world's moon, my world, the world I come from.
Hmm.
Although I'm pretty sure blood moons do happen here, they just don't do the same thing.
I've never. To my understanding, I've never quite seen a blood moon before in person.
Hmm.
Must be a, I guess, surreal experience? Something like that.
Hmm. I mean, I'm not sure. There isn't exactly a whole lot I know about astronomy, given I can't, see the sky.
That's fine.
Astronomy?
The study of the cosmos, space, stars,
Cause
moon, planets.
aren't they just like kind of like I don't know in the sky at all times? They're just kind of like I don't know. I don't usually think about this type of thing.
I mean, yeah. I've actually heard that each star in the sky is like the sun.
But they're so small. They can't be like the sun.
They're just far away. Further away than the sun.
But how would we be seeing them then?
Just really bright. Like the sun. Think um
Wait,
like a torch that's really far away. You'd still see it.
Not if it's too far away. I don't think.
Well, I guess maybe there's stars that are too far away for us to see.
I mean, I've been to many different stars before, and yeah, they do tend to shrink and glow the further or closer away you are from them.
It's like seeing a torch from far away, and then you get closer to it, and it's like, it gets bigger and brighter.
But couldn't we, if they were... But The sun's warm, so wouldn't we always be warm?
Well, a torch that's like across the whole guild, you can see it, but it's not gonna make you feel warm at all.
But how close is the sun then?
Okay.
Just a lot closer. Not sure how close it is.
But like, no matter how high I go, I can't ever reach it. But I can still feel it. But like, if there was a torch over there, I wouldn't be able to feel it. So
Um. Hmm. Maybe if the torch was like really, really, really hot, like hotter than normal fire, then maybe you'd feel it.
how can you make something hotter than fire? Besides lava, I think. Is fire as hot as lava? Maybe it is. I've never tried that.
I think lava's hotter than
Never
fire.
tried. But that's like a liquid.
Yeah?
But wouldn't the sun be dripping?
No, the sun. Is the sun? I don't know. I've heard it described as a ball of fire. It's maybe like a special kind of fire. Kind of like when Nocturne makes himself like really, really, really hot. Oh, that's actually a great example. Usually, Nocturne, if he's like maybe standing right there, you wouldn't really feel his warmth. But if he like makes himself really hot, like if to the point where like his armor starts getting softer, then you would feel that.
But then the sun's so small, but then it's also so warm when it's during day. But then that wouldn't make. But then it's also supposed to be far away. But how big is it if it's supposed to be? What space? I don't know. What space. I mean, like an empty space? But
I've heard that the sun is bigger than
then it's a ball of
the
fire.
world.
Is it a giant nocturne sky? I mean, if it's a giant nocturne in the sky, why doesn't it say hi to me? It doesn't say hi to me. No,
In you go.
I think some people see the sun as like a god.
well, it's never said hi to me. And I've said hi to it a lot. Then how
Do-
many people are saying hi to it? There's a lot of people saying hi to it. Can't respond
Do
to everybody
gods
all at once.
normally
Maybe it's
say
only
hi to you?
Some people say they do.
Well,
Well, not to me, but
mean-
they've said gods have spoken to them.
yeah, some people in like in some situations.
But why is this
Maybe-
so inconsiderate?
Maybe if the sun is a god, then maybe it's just not a very talkative one.
That's
Perhaps
rude.
there's just a lot of people that try to speak to the sun, and the sun
I'm sure there
just
would be.
doesn't
They're
have
just
the
up in
time
the
or the energy to.
they're just up in the sky
Of
all the
course.
time. Everyone sees them. Well, most everyone.
Perhaps you also just don't have the right contacts for the sun.
I'm surprised at the amount
Okay.
of gods I've met.
Gabby is cooking.
Nice.
It'll take a moment though. It's my own recipe I've been working on for a while now.
But how does this all link back to the moon bleeding?
Well, most people tend to. We don't exactly know why the moon does that where I'm from, but a lot of people think that it's because of the demon queen cursing it
That's
and
rude.
basically cursing its light.
Not everyone likes red like me.
I quite like red. It's
But
it's
not
quite a fine
everybody,
color.
not everyone wants their moon to be red with blood. Why are they bleeding on the moon? That's not nice.
I have
the
no
moon doesn't
opinion
love
on
you enough.
red.
Maybe the moon is also a god.
People say the moon's a god too.
I've heard the name Lua before. What if they don't want to be bled on by the demon queen or whatever they're called? Pretty
I don't
rude.
know. I'm not exactly privy to what the gods want or not, or whether or not the celestial bodies are even gods at all.
Well, if they're able to bleed on it, it must mean it's at least in somewhat reach. So how far away is it? I'll go wash it if they try to bleed on it.
The moon is. I'm not sure how far away it is, but it's at least far enough that I can't fly to it, no matter how high I fly.
So then
You
we
could
must
take
need
a ship
really
up there,
big
though.
tower.
Potentially.
A
You
ship?
could take a ship up there, though. Yes. A ship that goes into space, specifically.
Oh yeah, those.
Space. You mean like an empty space? But most
Oh,
places I know aren't empty.
that's where the moon lives.
In all empty space?
Well, okay, like I understand this. So when I fly up higher, I've noticed that when I go really, really high, the air starts to get thinner and thinner. It makes it harder to breathe and harder to like get any lift.
Oh, like you're
Because
drowning.
not exactly. There's just less air up there. So it kind of stands to reason that there would be a point where there's no air up there. And that's what space is. It's the point where it gets so high up that there's no more air. And you can't fly up there because you need air to fly. Well, unless you got like
Okay.
something to propel you, like a. What? How does it work? I actually don't know. They use fire, don't they?
What was that? What?
Spaceships use fire to fly, right? They like
What's
shoot
after
fire.
space?
Some form of propulsion. I think I've a mix of. I think from what I've heard, I've a mix of combustion fuel and
Like the spell?
some magic. Some magic. I think some magical ships I've heard of use like special wind and that, but in combustion more so like not sure the exact science behind it, but it pushes it essentially it pushes things.
So, okay, so there's us.
Do
There's the sky that you fly in.
Oh,
And then
sure.
there's space. What's above space?
I don't know if
If you
there is
could keep
anything
going
above
up, I'll
space.
go- But
I guess
you like
the
any-
stars?
Would you
The
like
stars?
some curry?
I don't think I can eat. My head hurts.
Very well then.
Okay, so the stars are they're above space?
Well, I think they're in space. but like space is just
In?
like space is just like
But you
really
said it was
big.
empty.
Well,
It's really big. How big?
well,
Or
empty of
isn't
like
the
air.
land the biggest place?
There's like no air in space,
Oh, wait,
but there's stars and planets. I guess the moon's kind of like a planet.
Planets?
Big rocks, like the apparently the one that we're on is a planet. A big round rock, so big that you can't see the curve on it.
what it specifically is, but
Round?
Well, okay, yeah, not
like,
not here.
There's
Sorry,
an
I'm used
edge,
to-
like,
I'm
if I
used to
walk
being on
that way, it's
Torl.
just flat.
Hmm?
Round? But like
Well,
say if
I think-
just walk
I think the
in-
Feywilds might be flat. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the Feywilds is shaped, but I know Torl is round. That's where I'm from.
How do you not fall off the edges?
Gravity.
What about water? Wouldn't water just
No, gravity pulls in to the center of the planet.
gravity?
The force that makes things fall. Like, oh, wait, my thing's gone.
I thought gods just willed it that way. They just said things go down.
Kinda? I mean, I guess down
But,
is
okay.
defined as, like, towards the center of the planet.
here
Okay,
you go.
but if the planet's
Carry on,
round,
mice.
Oh,
if
thank
you're
you.
on the bottom of it, are you upside down? And does that feel weird? Is
It's
it like
really
climbing on
hot.
a wall?
It is.
There's a fork, by the way.
Okay, so if gravity makes you go down to the center of the planet, does that mean if you're on the bottom, it's like walking on the roof? Would I be seeing everything upside down?
Well, because down is up,
No.
you just feel normal. Like,
Wait, down is
it'd just be the same as being here.
But how does that?
I'm not sure how gravity works. I just know that it's a thing.
I think it has something to do with mass of the planet in question.
Oh,
But then
because
why
the
don't
planet's
stars
like
and
so
sun
big.
and moon fall down here?
Yes.
How do they stay up? Like clouds.
Oh. Oh. They're
Hmm.
lighter. They're lighter. They're lighter than gravity.
I'm not sure how the.
Lighter
They
than
stay up.
gravity? But you said
Well, I hear
gravity just pulls things down.
Well, I hear the
Oh, well.
sun is bigger than a planet, like a lot bigger. But
But
I
it's
don't know.
so small.
Like I said, far away.
But
Like Nocturne is bigger
How-
than you, but if he was standing over at the arena, he would look
Yeah,
smaller than you.
how big could it be? How far? If it's so far away that it looks small, but it's supposed to be bigger, how big is the planet? That's not even something I've considered yet. I know I've walked a while, but
Hmm.
I'm not
I've
sure
never
how long it
seen-
would take to. Like, okay, I guess like eventually, if you walk in one direction long enough, you'll end up where you started. I'm not sure how long that takes. How
I've
long do
never
you think that takes?
experienced that.
Like,
I traveled for multiple days to get here the first time.
like maybe like a year of walking or something?
A year?
From
Like-
Prime Earth to the sun.
No. I mean, like, if you start in one place on a planet and you just keep on walking in one direction, assuming that you can like walk over like oceans and stuff, How long would that take to get
Hmm.
to the point where you started? Like a year, maybe?
Well, Prime Earth is a very big planet, so probably 2-ish years, maybe?
Hmm. Maybe.
Assuming you don't stop to sleep and have breaks and whatnot.
Yeah. Like, say you're like a synthetic
Is the
that can like
curry?
walk on water or something.
Mm-hmm. Is the curry good, by the way?
I'm letting it cool off.
Ah, that's fair.
Mmm. Mm. Yeah, I like it.
Thank you. It's a recipe I've been perfecting for, I think, a year now, actually. I haven't really gotten the chance to show it off much.
Yeah, it's good.
Would you like a glass of water?
You seem like you need it. You seem like you need some water. I can hear your heart
get him
beating
some. I'll get
faster.
I'll get him some.
There's the moons.
I found it confusing at first too. Pete could probably tell you more
Why is
about
the moon
space.
cold?
Because space is cold.
Here, have some water.
What?
Because space is cold?
Yeah, but you said the sun is warm and it has a lot of warmth. It brings it here, but then the moon does the same thing. It shines light down onto us, and it's cold at night, which would make sense because they're about the same size.
I don't think they are the same size. From what I've
No,
heard.
no, I don't think so.
They look like the same size.
Again, distance.
I think the
Distance
sun's
makes things
just farther
bigger and
away
smaller.
than the moon is.
Well, then why is it cold?
Oh, I think I might know why. So, I think the reason why space is cold is because there's nothing in it. So there's nothing to absorb the heat. Air is a thing. Air is not nothing. Air is a thing. Like, I can feel it when I move my wing.
I can figure
pushing
that
through
'cause of
it.
the bubbles if I blow out, but the moon also shines like the sun, so why isn't that warm too? Seems
Maybe the
just right.
surface is warm? Like, the surface of the
But-
moon might be warm. We wouldn't know.
But so is it like a weaker sun?
No, I think it's the same sun. It's just shining on both planets.
Wait, both planets? What do you mean? We're
I
on
think-
one planet.
I think the moon is a planet. It's just a really close
Who
planet.
lives on the moon?
I don't know.
Have we met
I
the moon people?
Are there people that live on the moon? I'm not sure.
I mean, you don't know in the metaverse. There might be a few people.
Must be
I
really
guess.
bright up there if it's glowing all the time. And they must not like it when there's blood.
Isn't Peep into the moon? I think Peep mentioned something about going to the moon.
Wait, what if we built a bridge? Could we see them then? The moon people. Just a really long bridge. No, wait, then we'd have to think about gravity.
You'd have to make a bridge that goes up. So, more like an elevator.
sometimes the
At that
moon's
point,
over
you're
there.
making. Yeah.
You could make like an elevator to the moon, but I think that'd just be like, it would have to be so tall.
Elevator?
like a lift, like the things that they
Oh.
have at mines.
It's like a little room that
That's a
takes you
long
up
rope.
and down. Yeah,
It's
like
like
a
a
little room you enter. It takes you up and down stairs.
yeah, it's like a little platform you stand on, and there's like a pulley that lifts you up.
Okay, so there's pulleys. So the
They
pulley
use those at mines all the time.
lifts are called elevators. Apparently, it's not a sun. Then why can we see it?
See what?
It's
The moon.
over an hour now.
I mean, I
Big
I
and
can
bright?
guess reflections, but why is it?
Yeah, it's
How-
reflecting the sun's light, I think.
But you can't see reflections that far, right? It's not producing its own light, so unless all that light is the moon people just trying to be fancy.
Hmm.
You can
don't
see
like
it just because
fancy
it's
moon
like
people.
close enough and big enough.
How big is it?
I don't know. I know it's not the only planet that's up there. Like, there's other planets that kind of look like stars unless you look through them with the telescope.
There's other planets?
Yeah.
That's a lot of people I haven't. I still haven't met everyone on this planet. Why
don't-
haven't they tried to build bridges to us?
I don't think you can meet everyone on the planet. That's like millions of people.
Probably because they use ships to get from the moon to us.
But doesn't the
They
ship
use-
need something to row in, and space is empty? Then you said something about fire, but I don't know.
Well, they don't
About-
use rose in that. They might use like magic or again the combustion to propel them forward. They could probably use a cannon to shoot them.
Combustion. The
shoot
spell
them out.
produces an explosion. Okay, so explosions can push you away. So do they just like drop bombs out and then it blows up and then pushes them forward?
Not really. It's a bomb within. It's like a bomb within the ship itself, but instead of it exploding all at once, it's like a gradual explosion.
Fire, like a firework. Like a firework.
Yes, it's like a firework.
Yeah, it's like a really big
Those
firework.
use magic.
No, they use gunpowder. It's a little dust that if you set it on fire, it'll explode. But
Ooh,
if
the
you're like,
Scavenge showed me gunpowder.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It does not taste good. It's not like powdered sugar.
you should not eat gunpowder.
No, it doesn't.
I don't think that's good for you.
I don't think adventuring's good for me. Have you seen the giant thing on my giant scar?
I have my
Oh,
own
I
scars
almost died.
from adventuring.
Frickin'
Like
skeleton.
I got that brand on my head still.
I'm fortunate not to receive any scars myself, and now that I have my armor, I won't really get one.
I think I
Easily,
still,
maybe.
You said
yeah,
there was no air up there. How are they breathing?
yeah, there's still a scar
Well,
on my
They
wing.
can't be there. Oh.
Oh dear.
That was from a Skaven arrow.
Oh,
I hope it
is
wasn't
it
the one I
healing
knew.
well?
Huh?
I saw
No, it
you were
wasn't
flying,
scratched.
Marco. I saw you flying.
Their
Are
name
you
is
still? Is that
Scratch,
still
they never
comfortable
told
for
me.
you?
Oh yeah, it's fully healed over. It's just left a mark.
That's good. Okay.
I think
And
it healed kind of wrong because someone tried to heal it while the arrow was still in it.
Oh.
You're
Yeah,
supposed to take those out.
yeah.
Hmm.
Cal did a bit of an oopsie.
Perhaps. Yeah, perhaps you need to. Perhaps you need to get someone to check up on the wing, see if it's healing properly.
I'm pretty sure it's fully healed. I've been using healing magic since then, and it hasn't gone away. So I think it's just like that now.
Hmm. I see.
Well, usually on plants, if a part of it's dying, you're supposed to like cut out that part and let it grow back. So what if we like
I'm
got rid of it and let it grow back?
I'm not cutting a hole in my wing.
I don't believe that's how Evelyn's anatomy works.
Yeah,
I don't know how. And wait, hold on, I'm off track.
I'm not
How
a
do they
plant,
breathe
I'm
in
a
space? You
bat.
said there was no air.
huh?
Well, there's.
Well, I think the ships have their own
Hmm.
air. They carry the air with them.
So how come you didn't bring your own air? Then you could go higher.
What? I don't have something that
she
can
doesn't
hold air.
have. Yeah.
What about bag?
Huh?
Like a bag, like one of these. Why don't we just
Like a windbag?
Well,
here?
does that bag have holes?
I've heard
in
of
it?
windbags before. I've never seen one.
Well, probably, but it's holding the air.
Well, then that's kind of the problem. As soon as you take a bag with air into space, and if there's like holes in it, the air will just get sucked out and into space, and disperse into space.
But how does it get sucked out? I thought there was nothing up
Well,
there. Are there like
Well,
parasites that take air up
what
there?
that is. Well, that is what's. Well, believe the nothingness is what sucks things out. It's like. The air wants to disperse itself in a room in that, and if it finds itself in a place that's filled with nothing, then it would disperse itself extremely quickly.
Then why doesn't all of our air just leave?
I think gravity keeps the air on Prime Earth and other planets.
So gravity in space sucking our enemies.
I think so. I believe so. I haven't taken much time in my day to research astrology all that much.
But I've never met someone who said they're from a different planet. So why aren't they? If they have ships that can come here,
Keep us
or
from
if we have
space.
ships that can go over there. What?
Keep us from space. And so is Guppy.
Wait, you said you
If
were
you
from
ever-
a different planet. How'd you get here? You also took a spaceship?
I'm honestly not sure how I got here. I imagine, like, through the Feywild. Like, a lot of times, people end up in the Feywild by just, like, getting lost in a forest.
Wait, so if I just walked into a random forest, could I accidentally show back up here?
Possibly.
Possibly.
It's, like, a bit of a dangerous way to get here, though. It's better to just use the portal.
That is another way to go from planet to planet, and it's one I mostly use.
Yeah, portals.
Wait, yeah, you're right. If someone on a different planet walked in a forest, they show up here? Why aren't there more people? There's got to be thousands of millions of
perhaps
people
it
walking into
doesn't-
forests.
Perhaps it doesnn't always happen.
Well, this isn't.
Perhaps you have to be just lucky.
Yeah. Like. And also, the Feywild isn't just here. The Feywild's a really big place.
Precisely. I don't know how big since I've.
So you could like end up
Isn't it
anywhere in the
just some
Feywild.
place in the forest?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot.
I'm not actually sure how I'd even get back to my world. Not that I really even want to go back.
Well, it is your choice at the end of the day.
I don't want to go back to my world. There's people there who want to kill me.
Then don't return. It's that simple.
Are they also other people who become humanoid? I think that was the.
No, they're humans.
But you became humanoid.
I'm not a human. I'm just human shaped.
Am I human shaped? I don't. I have.
Yeah. You're a beastkin,
What
but
I
you're
killed?
you're shaped like a human. Beastkin typically are.
Beastkin.
Well, at least that's what I call it. Some people call it a demi-human. Or maybe you're like rabbit folk or rabbitkin.
I know
You
my
smell
mom
like a
had the
rabbit.
same features, but I never asked why.
You at least aren't a human. I at least know that. You don't smell like a
Does
human.
that mean the one who kept attacking the broom is also like me?
Yeah.
But they had a longer tail and shorter ears.
They're a different kind of beastkin. There's like all sorts of different types of beastkin. I mean, all of us here are beastkin.
I mean, I refer to myself as human.
Wait, if the
I know
sun's
there's
a
lots of-
god,
Lots who call themselves human.
means that short guy who I traveled with for a bit. They said they got their power from the sun. Which means they do worship a god, which means they lied to me. Not very nice to lie.
What? Who?
Hmm? It was this paladin, I think is what they were called.
Hello.
Hello. They said they used the power of the sun. It kept them alive. Kind of like, well,
Would you
aren't
like a drink?
paladins religious? I guess that does make sense. I should have assumed that the
What?
sun was considered.
Would you like a drink, ma'am?
Ah, sure.
There you go.
Wait, if the sun's or if the if the moon's really far away, how is the demon queen bleeding on it?
What would you like?
No, they cursed it.
I can't
It's
make
magic.
it that far.
Sweet roll.
It's
Well,
not.
like, if I try to cast something over there, I couldn't do it. How can you can't even get up there? And I'm pretty sure you're the person I know that can fly the highest.
That would be
I mean,
5 copper.
I can make stuff
There you
happen
go.
over there.
Thank you.
Like,
Yeah, but not like forever far away.
well,
If-
no. But they're
It has to
they're a
be
demon
closer.
queen. They're really strong.
Well, they don't sound that impressive to me. If they can only make moon bleed.
I mean, considering the moon's
what if
like
it's
a.
not the moon? Maybe the sky's changing. What if it's
Uh,
never been the moon?
I mean, I'd say it's pretty powerful magic considering it's lasted for hundreds of years, and it makes people like me, like hundreds of thousands.
But you said it's different here, so
Well, yeah, different here. Like, I'm not from this world.
yeah. So this demon queen. What if it's not the moon that's changing, but the sky, and she's making the sky red, so it makes the moon look red? I don't think anyone's powerful enough to change the whole moon. If it's really as big as you are implying.
Yeah, sure, there are people strong enough to do that. At least, like, gods can do that.
Well, gods, yeah, but
I mean, the Demon Queen is
demon?
basically a god.
I don't see any churches or
Oh.
books worshipping her.
No, gods don't have to have churches to have a lot of power.
Isn't that how they get their power, though? By, like, the will
Some
of the
do,
people?
but not all.
I don't
Some
know
do,
how
but
the
not
Demon
all.
Queen gets her power. I don't know a whole lot about her.
Then what's the point of making it red? If it doesn't do special things like your moon, it's just a waste of mana.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Well, why make the sky red? And I'm sticking with that, because I don't think they're that strong.
I don't know if the
But-
sky turns red. I'm blind.
This floor is comfy.
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's good.
But if the blood moon's this yeah, the blood moon, if it's not doing anything special here, why waste mana to make it blood? And how do
Well-
people on the moon feel about the moon becoming blood?
You can cast a spell and it doesn't
Who
cost.
says it's not natural?
It's definitely not natural.
They
Well,
said
where
the
I'm
demon
from, we
queen
have
did
a
it. I
natural
believe
blood
them.
moon.
Well, okay, the blood moon where I'm from is definitely not natural. It's a curse or something.
Well,
Mm.
for
And the moon's
me,
usually
it's just
white.
the way the sun hits the moon.
Yeah,
The light reflects differently.
and that's valid. It's just, again, Evelyn, the moon where Evelyn was from just behaves differently.
But yeah,
Which
you
Fair when
can
you
Please
travel to a new
beam.
realm, when is it not
They did
different?
differently. Hmm.
you can cast spells that don't require like a constant influx of mana to maintain it.
Yeah, but you say it's really far away, and usually it takes more mana the further away you want to cast something. At least that's what Dad said. But if it's super far away, how far? You don't know how far away the moon is, but you said it's really big, like a planet. So if it's wait, where are these? Okay, where are these other planets you talked about? I don't see any more. I only see the moon, the sun, and us.
Well, you
on this
kind of
one.
need like a telescope to see them, at least clearly. But again,
A
I'm not.
telescope. You mean those like spyglass things?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can't exactly tell you where to look because I can't see them.
So
Where I'm at currently, magic isn't common on Zephyra. It's more of a technology-based world.
There's some
Zephyra
magic
is a
in
city.
Zephyra.
Yeah, it's on Earth, but the city is the size of the country.
Mm-hmm.
I heard it was in a place called Doggerland, whatever that is.
It's on Earth.
I mean, like specifically where
how
on
many
Earth?
planets are there?
I don't know.
I don't know the exact geography. I just live there. Oh God, some spices went up my nose. Oh dear God. I knew I should not eat that chicken curry. Oh!
Oh,
Why
dear.
are some of the stars different colors?
But
Why aren't
they
they
are?
all yellow, like the sun?
I didn't know that they were different colors.
Well, I guess it's the same reason why there's like blue fire or green fire. They just burn differently.
There's also white and a whole slew of other colors.
I think I've heard
Different
before
chemicals
that.
have different colors. There's even such a thing called invisible fire. It still burns.
Oh.
What?
Huh.
But fire is bright. How can it be invisible?
It burns at a certain light that humans or anybody can really perceive. But it's still there. It takes a certain
But I can
filter.
see light. It's not like I'm not perceiving light. I'm always seeing light. It's everywhere. Even in the darkness, I can still see light sometimes.
All fire is
how
invisible
would
to
I
me.
not
In the
Just-
pot if you want some.
What?
What was that?
Prestidigitation.
I'm gonna open my drink.
So,
Would you like some curry?
Oh God, no, not again.
No? Okay.
I think I've had
If
enough
there's
today.
light- but how do you not see light? That's the whole point of light. To
It's
see.
Because I'm blind?
like I said, there are things that we cannot see that
No,
are still
I,
there.
sorry, I didn't mean in
Like
your case.
matter,
I meant like
right?
Oh,
It's there, but it's not, seeable because it's so small.
it's okay. So invisible fire's not dangerous then because it's just really small.
Oh God, no! In this case, it is dangerous. You can get 3rd degree, 2nd degree, 1st degree burns from it. It's a
Oh, I get
chemical
those on my
fire.
hands. What is a chemical?
Oh no! This is.
We've been
I
teaching
don't-
them.
I don't wanna
We've been
seem-
teaching them so much.
I don't want
Yeah.
I don't want to over. If you're teaching
My
them, I don't
head
want to overload them
hurts.
right now. I don't want to
No.
overload them. I'm from a technology-based world where we have a deep understanding of this.
hmm.
And I mean, that's understandable.
Like we have cybernetics. Like that's how advanced we are. We have living
Cy-
synthetics.
Metallic,
Well,
metallic things that people put on their bodies or like replace body parts with them. Like
So let's just
Like
say
a
you
metal
lose a limb,
hand.
armor,
You
but
can get.
also
a metal hand, for
It's-
instance.
You know how you've seen people with like prosthetics made with magic.
it's almost been 2 hours.
So you lose a limb and then you get a prosthetic. As prosthetic is basically a replacement to that lost body part.
You can replace body parts?
But,
Probably.
yeah?
It's not
It was like-
recommended.
Have you
If you
not?
can keep them, please.
Have you never encountered a person
Probably
who
make my-
had like a missing foot or something? Like a
Is it
Yeah.
like
that's pretty
is
common.
it like Ezekiel? Because I know he's like just armor that moves.
No,
Ezekiel's just
that's
living
magic.
armor.
They are living magic.
Yeah, I know, but
I'm not lack thereof of magic myself. You just see a flower blossom from her palm. I'm not lack. Sorry. You just see me close my hand and it disappears.
that's
Mm.
Thank you.
rude. Don't make them sneeze.
I apologize.
It's fine. It's not your fault. You didn't know.
I was joking, by the way. I wasn't trying to be rude. I just thought I'd just. put it that way.
I have a different one I can do, and I know for a fact it won't have you react. Because
That's good to know.
it's uncommon for them to react. You see I put my palm out. Another flower grows. It's red and orange. This one is a spore-based flower. It's from my home world, in the mycelial realm. I just put it on the table.
Seems like they're still allergic.
Maybe stop bringing out
Yeah.
flowers.
That doesn't
Just
have any pollen. That
please.
doesn't make any sense.
They're maybe
Well, you
allergic
said
to
spores,
spores.
right? Spores are things that can fly into your nose.
Yeah.
Well, it's not blooming.
It still has some particles, doesn't it? I mean,
Well, I can control when it does or doesn't. I'm half plant.
you look like an animal.
I am half plant, half animal.
Magic.
I was born. I'm from the mycelial realm.
I think I'll make my
If you're
leave.
a plant, can you
for
grow
tonight.
limbs back?
Maybe.
I think I'll make my leave for tonight.
Bye, Hammy.
Goodbye.
Have a good night, ma'am.
Used to. If you ever want some more curry, there's more in the pot.
Okay.
So you're like a druid?
I am a druid.
I'm getting the hang of this. So the sun god's warm in the sky, in the space that's empty with nothing in it. But it's also cold in space. Wait.
Cold
Should
because there's
I
no air.
close the instance now? Since it's like
So,
almost closing
How
time?
does the sun warm us if it's cold in space?
I'll close it when I'm
Light,
done.
Okay. Thank you.
light travels,
Mm-hmm.
So
and it can
light's
also
warm?
carry heat. Mostly.
But crystal light isn't warm.
Is it blue?
Yeah, like the lights we have out there.
Yeah, that's blue light. It's the opposite.
Depends on the source? I thought it was, or on the color? I thought it was just like the source.
Well, the colors have warmth and cold. And it reacts differently in different places.
I mean, the crystals aren't exactly like cold. They just feel like a normal crystal. I know they glow. Been told that.
Could be magical.
Yeah, I assume they're magic.
Magic's a different ball game.
I could probably make something glow. It'd be kind of hard though, since I can't see it glowing. Good at making sounds though. Like, sounds fun.
That is a funny sound.
Yeah.
Are you okay? You look a little lost. I think they might be having an existential crisis.
Serrano, you okay?
Get him a drink, please. I'll pay for it.
Serrano? Tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap.
Is that Flex or is...
don't think they're
Do
flexible.
people live on the sun? But should be.
No!
I don't know.
It's bigger than a planet.
It's hot! It'll burn you alive!
There's
It'll
lava
vaporize
beasts
you.
and
It will
creatures.
atomize you!
There might be sun creatures. I don't know.
Atomize?
I don't know what that
like,
is.
vaporize, like, turn to ash.
Oh, disintegrate?
Yeah.
But there's lava beasts, so they could live there. And fire creatures as fire elementals.
I think the sun's hotter
They could
than
probably
lava.
live there, but
So there
it
are
is. It's a
things
lot.
living on the
It's a lot
sun.
hotter. It's way hotter.
Hmm.
Well,
It's like
wouldn't that be
nocturne
better for
hot.
them?
And make it 100 times hotter.
Nocturne could probably
That's
live on the
really
sun.
hot, but
Yeah. It'll turn lava into soup.
Like a fire elemental could probably survive there.
so
Maybe.
there are things living on there.
I have
Maybe.
no clue. I don't live on the sun.
I can't exactly go to the sun and check.
I don't know.
Nobody
You
can,
seem like
really.
this the
I don't
Aside from
live.
person
Nocturne.
who would know this
I'll
stuff.
burn. I'll
Or-
burn.
Well, I guess also
Could
Guppy
ask
too.
Nocturne later.
Guppy could.
My nose is still burning. That is the last time I'm having dwarf curry.
Well, it seems like
God
you
damn, they make their
need
shit
to tune
spicy.
up your spice tolerance. That's the word.
I can eat a ghost pepper just fine. Their stuff is on,
But you
on, the, on
can't
another
handle
level.
dwarf curry. Seems
It's
like
hot.
you need
It wasn't that spicy.
more tolerance.
What?
Maybe it's a plant thing. They just can't handle certain spices.
Are you being racist?
Nocturne stew is a lot spicier.
Well, the half of me doesn't think it's spicy, so I wouldn't assume it's the half of you as well. So I assume it's the other half I don't know about. They didn't say it was spicy either, so
No.
I think it's the plant side.
I mean, it honestly could be.
No, no, no. Arvold gave me the good shit that they don't give to outsiders.
I'm not an outsider.
Do you know Arvold?
I know most people here.
They are not from here.
Well, give me some of what you have, and I'm sure I'll be fine. I think it's just the plant side.
Hmm.
Are you sure you want to do this?
I eat so much spicy stuff. You have no idea.
Alright. So, I just hope it doesn't go down the wrong tube. 2, may God have mercy on your ass. Let's hope you have a good
What are
time.
you doing?
On number 3. I'm gonna give him the curry.
What do you mean by my ass? What does my ass have to do with spicy?
Wait, okay. Are you
When you
talking
go to the
about...
restroom, it will burn.
It's never done that before.
Are you talking about this curry? Or do you have a different curry?
No, I have different curry on me.
Oh.
It's dwarf
Well, that's
curry.
all you needed to say. They're just
I
eating
know
a,
a dwarf.
they were just eating a different curry.
You saw the dwarf I was with. He was a nice guy. Except he didn't
Who?
like the Skaven.
Thorgar?
I don't know, he never said his name.
Did he have a brewery on his back?
Yes. What's a
That's
brewery?
Thorgar. It's like the stuff that makes alcohol. Like those big metal
I've met
containers.
him before as well. He's a nice
and
guy.
pipes.
He didn't like Skaven though. He didn't like my Skaven.
Kind of like
friend,
steam
Scratch.
coming out of the back.
He's had a lot of history with Skaven.
He got stepped on by a drake. I think.
I mean, I can't exactly blame him too much. Most
I
Skaven.
can. He was bowing down to it.
What? Oh, the Drake?
I don't know. Yeah, the undead one that, and those two crazy ladies that tried to kill us. Not really. They just kind of didn't like us being there. Didn't seem too bothered, honestly. They just wanted us to leave. Oh, those red caps.
They kind of just approached me and I ran, but they didn't, like, chase me.
I pull out a metal container, like copper metal container with a lid on it, and I hand it to you. I put a spoon on top of it. It is very hot. But
Oh,
I will
wow.
leave to your discretion how you react to it.
Oh yeah, that is
That
spicy.
was a player comment.
Ouch.
Grabbed it back.
You're just a baby.
Wow. You have really good spice tolerance.
I
was
said I was
hurting-
a farmer.
That was hurting
you
my
gotta
nose.
try the peppers before you give them away. It might have also been our only commodity. Really hot peppers.
Huh.
Here's your spoon.
I take it. All you feel is a slight tingle on like the back of your throat, and that's it.
Doesn't match up to my village's peppers. It's a family secret. But we've been getting those peppers as hot as we can for years. I think. Maybe my dad uses magic. He said it was in my blood. So maybe it's
You
in
should
his
try
blood.
Nocturne's chili.
Okay. I mean, would that actually burn me though? Because would it be literal fire? I don't know how.
It's not literal
So what I
fire,
really
but it is
enjoyed, at least.
it is incredibly spicy. So
What I
spicy that
enjoyed
it
from the
made
curry-
it made Regalia breathe fire.
Okay, so there's actual fire in it.
No, there isn't. It's just really spicy. And also,
But
to be
how would they
fair,
breathe fire?
they're half dragon.
It just seemed like they overreacted to spicy food.
Regalia can handle her spice.
What I love from the curry
She's-
though is like the
She's
deep
part
rock
red
rice.
dragon.
It's so good. Did you eat any? Did I leave you any? I hope I left you some.
What's rice?
It was the little pellet stuff you ate.
I thought those were bug eggs. I was wondering why they were in the curry.
What?
That's right.
You thought it was bug eggs?
Wait, have you not had their curry yet? You guys got rice?
We have rice.
I thought
So
it was just
you
bug
haven't-
eggs.
You thought you were eating bug eggs earlier as well.
Yeah.
Didn't-
It's good
Don't
protein.
you guys grow rice on your farm?
You grow rice? What is rice a plant?
Yeah. Rice is a grain.
Well, we didn't grow it. I did mention the peppers, right? We would grow peppers.
You
Yeah.
don't grow any produce or vegetables or fruits.
I mean, we grow some wheat, I wouldn't call them peppers since they're way too sweet. Bell peppers, I think, is what some people have called them.
Well, rice is a bit hard to grow. You have to grow it in like.
Do you at least, do you know the ancient art of sourdough? 'Cause that
You have
shit's
to,
fucking
like-
good.
You have to like flood the field.
Don't insult my skills by implying I might not know about sourdough.
The ancient secret of sourdough.
I can't spill the ancient secret. That's sacrilege.
I've made sourdough before.
Good shit.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
I'm not too big of a fan of sourdough.
I'm addicted.
It's a
Making
bit of
sandwiches
a...
all the time.
It's a very different taste for bread.
Like mana potions, it's kind of like an acquired taste.
Banana bread, lemon bread is
Unless
pretty
it was
good
all that
too.
mint my mom kept putting in for some reason.
Cornbread's really nice.
Oh god, yeah. I love cornbread.
Yeah.
I like cornbread muffins.
Yeah, those were really good.
They go really good with pozole. I'm gonna put my hands down here. They go good with pozole.
Not sure what that is.
It's a Hispanic dish.
Hispanic?
It's a human race.
Hispanic?
Like,
Oh. Okay.
I don't call myself Hispanic or half Hispanic. Yeah, half Hispanic.
I
so
guess
there
that's
are
not what you are.
multiple sub-races within human, right? And they're
Mhm.
called ethnicities. And that's what I was referring to. Hispanic is an ethnicity on Earth. Other worlds may have different ones. Or sub-races and hybrids and all of that.
Hmm. Do they look different?
They just got a different skin complexion and hair. They have a... So, there is a version of Earth where they have a unique culture to them as well. Some worlds they don't. It's different. The Earth I'm on...
What's it like not being able to see?
That's kind of rude.
I mean, what's it
I'm
like
sorry,
being able
I
to see?
understand differing cultures, but
I actually do know what it's like to be able to see. I've seen a couple times.
what's it like not to be able to see? Is it just dark at all times?
Just all black.
Weird.
Scientifically, it's not black, it's just the lack thereof of anything.
Well, they have eyes still.
I know,
Well,
but
yeah, I have
behind it,
eyes,
like,
but
the
they don't
scientific
work.
thing to it is, yeah, the scientific thing is, it's not them being, like, it being black, it's just the lack thereof of any stimuli going to the brain.
I mean,
Stimuli?
okay, there's been some instances where I've been able to see. Like there's that one time when marrow briefly cured my blindness.
My head hurts.
And there's
What
the other
happened?
times where
I'm going all science, yeah, I do apologize.
there are the other times where I've delved into other people's dreams, and because of that, I was able to see. Because I was experiencing their memories and stuff instead of my own. So
you know what it's like to see.
I do know what it's like to see, and I do know what black is, and I know that that's what I'm seeing. Is black.
Wait. Ezekiel, they explained to me what planets are. There's something called space. The sun is giant, and it's a god, and the moon has people on it, and there's
When was
people
it a
on other
god?
planets, and there's...
Gods are non-corporeal majority of the time.
I said people think of the sun as a god, not that it is a god.
Depends on your faith.
Yeah.
As for other planets, I mean, have you seen celestial bodies out in a clear night sky every now and then?
or nebulas.
No.
They aren't exactly
They're-
small rocks.
So
Fair
some of the
enough.
time, the reason the sky is so colorful, there are nebulas made of gas, and they're very colorful.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Hello.
I sir.
Oh.
Hello there.
Welcome back, Amy.
Hello, Emmy.
Yeah.
Because I've never been to space, but I've certainly met people who are interested in it. A couple of stargazers back in Evelin.
I've been in space. In a space station, actually.
Really?
Around Zafira.
Of course it's Zafira.
Well, not Zafira. Zafira is a country, but we were in orbit of Zafira.
Right.
Geosynchronous orbit, to be exact.
Right. Of course Zafira would have that.
Are stars really far away suns? I have to check this with you, Ezekiel. You're my best friend.
At
Should I
least in
explain how light
these
works?
realms. So at least in these realms, yes. In other realms, depends. At least in Ebron, that's sort of how it was. It's the best astrologers could say there.
Should I explain how they're relative to light? And
Probably
how some
not
of
a
them
good idea
don't.
right now.
Okay.
They're taking time to take it all in. Is the what?
Does the Demon Queen really bleed on the moon? What did the moon people
Okay,
think of it?
Okay, that I've
No,
never heard of. What the
didn't
hell is that
bleed
about?
on the moon. She cursed it.
Who?
The Demon Queen, where I'm from. She cursed the
The
moon.
only goddess I know is the Raven Queen.
Nothing I know about.
I've heard of that with the Raven Queen.
Then why does it happen here? Because it's not natural. There's no way the moon just goes red.
I don't know if the moon
Is
goes
it
red
the moon
here.
people?
I'm gonna get lost in my thoughts
no,
for a
th-
minute.
Oh no,
Okay.
there is a time when the moon goes red. That's called the blood moon.
Yeah,
That's
the
more
blood
connected to
moon.
lichens
When the
and stuff.
Demon Queen bleeds on the moon.
No,
Okay, that one I don't know what-
that's just mine.
I
And
thought
it,
that
she
was
isn't
this
bleeding.
one.
She isn't bleeding on it. No, I'm not from this world. I'm from a different world.
I thought you were talking about this one.
No, I'm talking about the one I'm from.
Okay, so the Demon Queen bloodies the moon. Or makes
Curse-
the sky red.
she
Whichever
cursed
one you want
the
to take
moon.
it as.
She cursed the moon so that whenever there's a blood moon, it makes people like me.
Why?
I don't know. Oh, hi, Valentine.
Welcome.
Hi guys.
That
The
doesn't
word
seem
I
like an
found-
effective
the
use
rush.
of magic.
Would you two like a drink by any chance?
yeah, I'm
can't
good.
Drink.
Yeah, you can.
Cause your armor.
I know. But they're trying
What
to
if
figure
we
out the
put a
rationale of a blood
barrel?
moon.
What if we made your armor into a mini barrel for like a bit, and then put alcohol in you? Would you then get drunk?
Did I?
Because you are the
No.
armor.
No, that won't work. You basically turned me into a giant bottle.
I was flexing. So you've heard of Zafira? What do you know?
Basically heard it's a giant city on top of another city, one very big slum underneath. The rich up top, only been there a handful of times, and most of the time that was when I had dementia.
Your dementia makes
dementia?
multiple layers, and each layer has different districts within it.
Right.
It's
Well,
bad.
no, it's all one layer. It's all lower Zafira. It just
what is
is different
dementia?
districts in each place. Dementia's when like you don't remember.
I don't remember a lot of things. Do I have dementia?
No.
Well, no. It's like a affliction that happens like when you get older most of the time, and then you start like losing your ability to remember stuff, and like you start losing memories, and things become confusing because your brain's deteriorating.
But you don't have a brain.
He was cursed.
Yes, but this was during.
He still has a mind.
magic curse a long while ago. I could barely remember anything. Hell, I couldn't even remember my own cat's name.
He's also
That was
covered in
strange.
like these crystals that were like
It was the
exploding out of him.
Mage Blight. Yes. Mage Blight purple crystals that acted like a bit of anti-magic. Not a fun time.
I got turned into a
was that?
human.
Yeah, a lot of people were cursed.
Mm-hmm. Are you
You were
okay?
very pretty as a human,
I'm
and
fine.
you are very pretty as a bat.
Thanks.
So,
I didn't like being a human though.
Pretty.
I guess
I
it was
wasn't really
good that I was
cursed.
in my village at the time.
Aye.
I just got turned into a rabbit in my Halloween costume because I was the March Hare from Alice in Wonderland.
I was turned into a tune, but that was for something else.
Hmm.
I got tune?
Mm-hmm.
What's...
You may have to elaborate on what a tune is.
Oh, sorry. It's
That's a hard one
a
to
person
explain.
that. It's a person that originated from a cartoon kind of world.
Cartoon?
A moving drawing.
Stylized. Yes, a stylized moving drawing.
Yeah.
How do drawings
That
move?
oftentimes
I could
breaks
draw
logic.
something to move it, but...
Because it's a bunch
I
of
guess
drawings
it's
that
the-
Well,
are
the drawings
like
themselves move.
no, it's
So,
actually
in my world, they
Art came to life,
get-
basically.
those exist, but from my world, these animations are drawings on top of each other, just another piece of paper on top of another of a different pose. That is called a frame. And with enough
But if I-
frames, you can cause a motion to happen.
If I
So,
stacked a bunch of
um,
paper on top of each other with pictures, I'd only see the top one. So how does that make the
That's
move?
you would be correct. I pull out a flip note and I just doodle for a bit. So you see the ball
This
here
is
on the first
relaxing
page,
For me.
and then I get my thumb, and you just see the pages
So,
flip
picture
through, and
that
you
up.
see the ball move.
Oops.
How is that
That's
moving? Why is it moving?
It's because I'm moving the papers.
Just props on between legs.
A trick of... It's a trick of
Here,
art, my
I
good
hand
friend.
it. So you get your thumb and get your nail, and then you just push down on the paper. When you do that, you see it do it. That's an animation. That is a very basic one. You can make one as well, more complicated with a character. And each page you go through, it's just a different position of the ball.
Okay, so each drawing's a
Hey.
little different. It's like if I drew someone running.
Yeah, you can't
and
see
I drew
animation,
them
huh?
1 foot.
no.
Uh,
You can hear
1 foot
cartoons
ahead
though.
of
We could,
the
like,
other.
We could like make it
And when you were
raised
to
or
flip
something,
through
so you could
them,
like replicate
You would
the
have
lines or something. I don't know.
a flipbook animation.
Maybe.
So people come out of this?
I feel like this hat
No.
is as much alive as my phone.
They're talking about a reality where
I don't mind
Dad
being
is
with the-
living.
Not being able to see it though.
They're living
Usually when I
balls?
watch stuff with Pete,
No. They're living
he'll-
creatures.
he'll
They
pause
just
pretty
look
often and
like
like explain
characters.
what's going on.
In that case,
Don't
they're
you
not an
bother.
animation. They are living. They're like me or you.
Are they like a giant paper
Head up.
that's constantly
Yeah.
flipping?
In their case, no.
Geese.
But then how?
So how have you been?
At this point, I would just like
Yeah, but fine.
not think too hard about
Recently
how it
went on a
works.
hunt with the iron grip.
That's all I can do. I've
It's
learned
like-
about space. Apparently,
One of the
spaceships
other
that
things
let
that
out
were
little
thankfully
bombs,
came
only
out
little
not too
controlled bombs to
damaged.
push them
I'm being
forward.
taken.
It's like
And they have their own air, but then
That's
air
good.
Okay.
gets sucked by the
Taper.
space suck, and the space suck and gravity are enemies.
okay. It's like silly
And
magic,
then-
like what Marrow does.
Heck.
It's like silly magic.
Close
I
enough.
don't like Marrow.
It's similar to Marrow, or like his goons.
It puts
They're
you
like
on-
tunes.
Puts you on seats.
Yeah,
Or-
you don't like
Or
Marrow?
Valentine. Valentine does silly magic.
You don't like Marrow?
I find people who do wild magic scary
Ooh.
It's not wild magic.
because it's just unpredictable. Oh no! I don't know what you're referring to, but I'm saying people that do wild magic scary because it's unpredictable magic.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm learning necromancy.
Why are you learning
Well,
necromancy?
sorcerers can be a bit
So my
unpredictable.
mom, Clary, my Zafira mom, Clary, is a necromancer, so she's teaching me.
You live
Okay.
on Saphira.
I don't live in Zafira, but like I have my godfather Asmal and his girlfriend Clary live in Zafira, kind of ish, and so I just say they're my parents when I go to Zafira. They're my Zafira parents.
I live in Saphira.
Marrow
They do a fun
shrank
family.
me
Good
once,
for
and
you.
I did not like it.
That's why I was explaining what I
Marrow made me
rose to
grow.
them.
It made me huge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He made my
At least
cat
you didn't
giant.
almost get squashed.
What is your
I think he
extent
also made me
of
slightly shorter than normal.
technology that you're aware of?
Yes.
Me or
he
him?
made me.
Because
He made me
you.
small and Sakura big.
I'm a zoomer.
Yeah.
I watch Skibidi Toilet. I have iPads. I use all this stuff. I've been to space
Oh,
too.
yeah, there's that one time I failed my
Hold on,
helmet with
hold on.
teeth.
What did you just
I
That's
am-
it.
Actually,
I have
Unsettling.
no clue what the three things you just said. I understood the space part because I've been there too.
Skip. Skip.
So Skibidi Toilet is
It's a
an
show that
animation,
she watches.
No,
and it's and I love it. It's a really good show. It's the passion that's put into it's amazing. I'll
I'm gonna go
I'll
bury
watch
my
Skibidi
face
Toilet
in
with
the
you one
snow.
time.
It's about toilets. Weird.
And they're gone.
I don't want to flip that many pages just to watch an animation.
No. So, we're beyond that part of like animation can be done in a digital medium now, so people can like either they draw it digitally or okay. Do you know what a computer or a phone is?
Should probably just show him your
what?
phone.
Yeah. Here's a phone, and it like has like everything. It's like it's a machine.
I've
Why
been
is it
told not to
lighting?
overwhelm them.
Hello?
Slow down.
Oh dear.
Well, is it just like a torch that you press a button on it to make it light
Hold
up?
on,
or-
I have to reply to something fourth dimensionally.
Yoy.
Okay, so it's a device,
Okay, yeah, I really have.
and it does a lot of stuff. But for the sake of simplicity, don't worry about it.
Okay, bye.
So we're just gonna watch a Skibidi Toilet video here. And you can watch animations on it without having to physically flip through the frames, because it like does it for you.
Okay, so the way it was described to me that made sense is a phone. It works.
Oh my god!
You see why I
He's
said
dead.
not to do that?
Oh
dear.
you're right. You're right.
Why does nobody listen
Oh
to
my
me?
god!
Oh dear.
To be fair, I wasn't expecting him to like flop and completely faint.
Is there a cleric or
Hi.
a doctor nearby?
Hey, wake up.
Check on
I'd
their
be alright.
vitals.
Rub some dirt on it.
I check your pulse.
He's alive still.
Is
Listen,
it elevated, like fast heart rate, or is it like normal? Or shallow?
It's very fast.
I think he just needs
Okay.
to, he just needs a
Alright,
nap.
I'm gonna
I
put him on
think.
his back. I'm gonna put him on his back, and we're gonna just lay him flat right there. I flip you on your back. Can we get him a water?
Oh, but when he wakes up, sure.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Don't do that
Oh my
to
God.
people. They deal with magic, not technology.
All right.
You know.
I mean, I didn't have that extreme of a
Shit,
reaction
she's
just
accepting,
at
dude.
looking at a phone.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
There you go.
He was struggling with the other stuff too, and it just all kept piling up.
I mean, it makes my
Well,
head
it's pretty
hurt.
funny to me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he still fainted? Oh my,
Takes a
hello?
while.
Why
Don't
are
do
there
that.
people's heads in those weird seats?
Oh, those are toilets, you silly. Do you not have toilets where you're from?
I put water in
No.
your hand just when you're ready for it.
Toilets are basically
Why-
outhouse chairs.
Yeah. Yeah, very nice porcelain outhouse chairs. Call it
But
a
why is
throne.
there a head in it?
don't
A
know.
person shouldn't be in
'Cause
one.
I don't know.
Animation is just whatever you want it to be. Yeah.
Animation doesn't have
Some
to
people
make
make
sense.
really wacky stuff. Some people make
So
really
what
pretty
they
stuff.
showed you was a terrible show that should not be seen by any
I
living
wonder-
thing.
If he knows
not
bards, he should know
terrible.
that. I was gonna say, if he knows bards, he should know they have very
I don't think it's terrible, it's just weird.
overactive imaginations.
You mean
Yeah.
like that one that kept talking about my parents and how he banged my mom?
What?
That's
That's
crazy.
kind of funny.
Some of
It's
them.
really funny, actually.
You know, there's a bard out there who.
Kind of funny.
Well,
It's
everyone
not
who makes
funny.
a joke of that
She'd
there's some
never
bard out
cheat.
there who tried to do it for real,
We know. That's why it's
and that's how
funny.
that's how you get sorcerers. They went out and dated.
Because
some
they're
very
taking
powerful
they're taking the
beings.
piss, hun. Roughhousing, you know. I don't know if they actually meant it that way, but it's what it sounds like. It's like somebody saying to me, "Your mother was a hamster." I'd go, "No."
What's a hamster? Wait, no, I do know what a hamster is. I saw one.
Motherfucker.
Oh my God, it's like a rodent. It's like just a rodent. It's a really small rodent.
Like a
That's what
mouse.
hamster is.
Like a fat mouse.
Like a mouse without a tail. Yeah, with a mouse without a tail.
Something like that.
Wait, so
Very chubby
are
cheeks.
phones like giant flip books?
Essentially.
Yeah, and they also have like a bunch of knowledge, and you can look stuff up, and yeah.
It's like a magic
There's
book.
other things they can do.
It's like a magic book.
Yeah, it's just a magic book. There you go.
Yeah.
Is that a simpler concept
Alright,
for you to accept?
Or a
But
magic
books don't
tablet.
Glow like that.
Magic.
So I pull up my phone. You just hear tip tap 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 tap.
Thunk.
All right. So this will explain animations better.
For lore.
You remember the frames I told you about?
I had a thought recently.
Hmm?
What if I somehow got a
video is going
body?
to go over the history of animation.
Apparently,
body?
I'm developing a soul.
I put it
Oh,
in your
you
hand,
are?
and when you're ready, you just
Oh.
tap.
Developing. I've been alive for long enough. Sentience. Something's bound to happen. The flux of magic is always weird. And now I'm wondering, if I were to somehow develop
Am I
a
gonna
body,
have to see more people
I'd
with
imagine
their
it'd be more
heads
like
in
some
these
sort of
things called
amorphous
toilets?
God, no, this is a
Creature.
history video.
like
Hmm.
a slime, but not exactly. That'd be
There'll just
interesting.
be a man talking the entire
I guess
time,
so, yeah.
showing some references, and
Did
that's
you
it.
put a man in this tiny book?
But then again, would I have a
No.
man's
It's magic.
body or a woman's
It's
body?
magic. It's just a
I
picture.
technically don't have a gender.
It's just a picture video.
What if I had gender?
Video?
Moving
What's
picture.
a video?
Moving
Okay,
picture.
I think the best. I think we should just like cast erase memory and then like not bring up anything technological
I
to this
can't
man ever
cast
again.
that. I'm not gonna erase his memory. That's messed up.
I can use my one silly thing of the day to do it.
No, do not wipe his memory.
But look at him, he's so stressed out. Look at this poor guy.
He'll figure it
More
out.
damage than good.
He just got out of the medical.
We should just take him to Saphira. We should just walk him straight down to like the Mirak or something.
I think he'd.
Watch him have
Prob-
an aneurysm.
I think that would
You
break
won last
him.
minute. That's
I don't think he should go to Zafira.
So, basically, you start smelling a sweet smell.
I don't even
and
think
you
he
just
should
start,
go to Orlando
you start calming
Saka.
down. You just feel your heart rate start to slow down. Yeah, for player knowledge, I'm releasing pheromones.
I can't smell.
That smells nice.
Ugh.
It's more for them and whoever else can smell.
I don't like smelling other people.
Fair enough.
Alright. Now that you're a little bit more calm, here you go.
You smell fine, Evelyn. It just when people release stuff, I don't
Stinky.
like being influenced by it. No! No! What
Smelly.
I can't believe you've done that.
Just feel very completely with you.
Evelyn, how could you?
Stinky! I can't believe it.
They're stinky now. I can't believe you.
How could you be stinky?
I could make them stinky.
Yeah, that's true.
No, don't make me
Using that on
stinky.
people, but
Smell like fish now.
No! No!
Goober.
sit down, hon, and
And there they go.
I can't believe you've done this, Evelyn.
Um, the illusion, the fun of illusion magic. Oh dear.
do you need me to
Right.
help you anywhere?
Here, I'll
I
bring
still
you back to
wonder,
normal.
Thank you. I gotta learn how to do that.
It's pretty fun.
I gotta learn more magic than my shield magic. I'm gonna be honest. I'm running out of tricks.
Prestidigitation's really fun.
Mm.
You can also do fun stuff like this.
Yeah, I think he's depressed now. I think we might. That was really funny. How you doing, buddy? Are you okay?
Hi.
Never show me your magic book ever again.
What the fuck? Where is that coming from? What
Me?
kind of fucking demon magic?
What?
What are you doing?
just
How are you doing?
Prestidigitation.
It's just prestidigitation.
I don't like that.
It's
I'm
just
stressed.
it's just bardic magic.
What is that? What is that?
It's just bardic magic.
Hard.
Yummy.
No!
I can also
Well,
I can also
the jester I used to run with used to love making sounds like that. The womp
I
sound.
gotta
Or-
help you. Take it easy, okay?
Actually, I would tell you, I used to travel with a jester. It was jester.
No,
boy.
you never said this.
really.
Back before I ever came to this realm, the group that actually found me was a bard, a jester, a monk, a noble sorcerer, and a commoner wizard. The wizard made me.
Nice.
All some big old
How many
plot
people
to
have those
help the
magic
wizard.
books?
All the big old
A
plot
lot.
to get the wizard his family farm back. A lot.
That's
Wait,
a,
what
that's a
the-
whole ass LF robot.
How'd they get there?
Correct.
Hello.
Oh,
I am
Hey,
Chip.
what the
hello.
Well, they're not red, so I'm assuming they're like one of those the rogue ones or whatever.
Something like that.
That's a synthetic. Just so you know.
Yeah, they're synthetic,
What's a synthetic?
like a golem.
Right there.
Yeah.
They're like a
Turn
golem.
Yeah, like a
right.
golem.
I can see them, but why don't you just call them a person? Not
Well, they are a person. We're just describing like
Well,
what
they're a
kind
person,
of
but
person
they're
they
a
are.
synthetic. Yeah.
I am a synthetic person.
Basically, like this. If you want to think about it like a
Just
species.
using the term robot's wrong. That's a little racist.
Yeah, you're not supposed to say robot.
Kind of,
No.
yeah.
Yes and no. No. I'm an animated armor.
Yes and
Well,
no.
I mean, you can say
No
robot, you just
clue
can't
what
call
I'm
them
detecting
robot.
from this one.
So
Not
they're
a
just
robot either.
What are you running on?
Magic.
Oh dear God.
What?
Why did it do that? Why did it...
Do what?
Right, not everyone's familiar with me decapitating myself.
It turned into a bunch of squares for a second.
I think I gave him a
They
panic
did?
attack. Hello.
Oh,
And we lost.
Valentine.
Valentine to the
Oh,
flux,
no.
of course.
Well,
The flux has consumed that one.
Where's the trumpet? Where? Why?
Bard.
it's
But
so
you're
All I
sad.
want to say was that they were
Yes.
an organic, and they will be
You're not
missed.
gonna try and take me to a room
Yeah.
like that one bard, right?
What? No!
She has a boyfriend.
No! I would never.
I'd have gone at that.
I have no clue what a bard is, so I'm not going to ask.
Not all bards are horny.
The one who insulted my mother was. I don't know why they tried to drag me
Who
to
was
the room
that?
either. I didn't trust them. I don't know. I never asked the name. I was still on my way here for the first time.
What they look
I
like?
hadn't even.
Believe it or not, the jester bard I ran with was like just sworn celibate. He did not give a fuck.
Oh,
They had like reddish hair. I think they were ginger. I don't remember what they wore. It wasn't.
Now that I think about it, he probably did for the joke too. But,
red hair, bard.
did for the fun.
Who has
Can't
red
say no
hair?
I
one
never
like
met
that.
anyone in this place like that.
Oh, not here?
Guessing
But they
from your
were
home.
when I was. Well, I live on this planet. On
Fair enough.
like two. Is the right?
We're in the Feywild.
This plane of existence.
You do not know where you are.
The Feywild. We're in the Feywild.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry about
Yes,
like
the-
what
a
planet.
village. I live in a village, like 2 or 3 days away from here. There's an inn on the way that I usually stay at night.
Hmm.
And that's where I saw
I
the
didn't
bar.
realize.
It's like halfway between.
Oh,
I did not
Fair
realize
enough.
you can walk to the Feywild. I phased.
you can. I walked to the Feywild. I got lost in a forest.
Same here.
Well, in Severe, that is impossible.
I guess it would be, yeah. Not exactly a lot of nature to get lost in.
I might need to lay down.
I found a way.
You
Perhaps
probably
so.
should lay down. Hi, Serrano.
Goodbye.
Wish you luck on trying to work all this stuff out. A lot of new
What
information.
happened to him?
He learned a lot of things about the world beyond his own world. Like
Like for now, I'll be.
Fun.
when he was shown a phone, he passed out. Or well, specifically, he was shown a video of Skibidi Toilet.
That stuff is rancid. It is forbidden.
By the way, I think that'll be it for me for now. You'll take care.
Okay. I'll probably close the place up then.
Aye. Take care, friends.
I will make my leave.
Bye. Oh wow, they can jump high.
Aye. Well, not too much about LF synthetics, but they were strongly built or something.
Said they were a companion. I think was it Miss Aries got turned into a companion on Halloween.
I think I ran into Miss Aries once during. Oh wait, that was a big fight. Oh dear. Yeah, I got caught in one of those giant fights that Mad King Thorn hosted. Several of those. Met Miss Aries.
Don't
one of
remind
those.
me.
Yep.
I actually met another person from the ball or the play. Name's Indy. That was really spooky, but they seem like a nice person.
Fair enough.
Not exactly
I wish I could.
not exactly easy to introduce yourself to someone who stomped you to death.
Yep.
What?
I don't want to talk about it.
Hollow